should Deadpool be the MCU's first mutant? And will he in fact be the MCU's first mutant, since he's the furthest one along with the development of his film? Let's talk about this topic, something that you guys have wanted me to discuss on here. So we know Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, he's coming to the MCU. This has been confirmed. They're already working on the script. So there is the possibility that he will be the first mutant that enters the MCU. Now people were asking me if I could discuss the potential idea of him being the actual first mutant in the MCU. And I don't think this is going to happen at all. Now, let me take a step back and explain this. Just because he's the first one to show up does not make him the first mutant. For example, I guarantee you somewhere in the X-Men movie they're going to talk about the history of the X-Men and discuss, you know, them and the X-Gene and all that. And we'll find out that there was mutants in the past, but they were just kind of hidden, right? People with extraordinary talents that never really wanted to expose themselves to the world. Again, this has kind of happened in our world, in our reality. You know, people talk about Rasputin, for example. Rasputin, if you follow history, you'll know the X-Men connection there, so there's a little one for you. So this is something that I think they will explore. Just because Deadpool, again, shows up first does not need to make him the first one. And if that's the case, then if he just shows up from another universe, and then suddenly he shows up, then other mutants start popping up all over the spot, what's the point? Is he like the guy that originates mutants? Is he like the father of all mutants? That doesn't make sense at all from a story standpoint or anything. And since Deadpool is more than likely multiversing in, what do you really do, right? You're gonna have mutants, as they've said, they're gonna be different than what they did in the other films. Again, I don't think that means so different that you like can't tell that they're not X-Men anymore, right? It's just like, are these even X-Men anymore? What is happening? I think they will take a different approach to them and how they handle them and what they do with them, but it's not all about Deadpool. Deadpool is going to remain Deadpool. That's who he is. That's who he's going to be. That's how they're going to carry that franchise forward. But making him responsible for everything does not make a whole lot of sense, and that would kind of take away from really what makes the X-Men so special and important. Because if you start removing all that, you don't have the X-Men. You just have people popping up with random powers that don't have any consequences, and it's never explained why they pop up with them. So kind of like some of the Fox stuff, if I'm gonna be real with you. Other than a moment in X-Men 2 and all of Gifted, which that kind of really handled it the proper way.